already there. Well, hello, hello. Should be good to go. Should be good to go indeed. Just taking a look at so we're taking a look at our skill tree here to make sure that I have kind of everything that I want to do. Trying to go just like full damage, trying to figure out what build I want to go for. Mostly trying to figure out how I want to end up converting once we go from end of campaign to maps. And if I want to adjust anything here before we do that. And I think I might. I think this tree over here, like, we're getting a bunch of attack damage, but I don't think it's fully what I want to be doing. So right now, I think eventually there's a couple different ways that we could go, because I was thinking about this Unbound Avatar. And while Unbound Avatar is really good, especially compared, it's not Frostbite. What is it? Hypothermia? I don't know why the tooltip says Frostbite there. But with what we're doing with Frostbite, or Hypothermia, it's got me all screwed up. It's good for bosses, but from what I understand, maps are mostly like uniques and not really, or rares, not really bosses. So I might want to come off the Unbound Avatar and go back to increasing our evasion, because from what I've heard, you need a lot more defensive. So how do I really want to do that? But I think with what we have now, I think I'm happy with what I have now. As far as the tree goes, there's a couple things I'm not exactly sure if I want to go into, like the freeze buildup. Am I going to need that? What was the other thing I was thinking of? Oh, so this tree is a little bit, maybe. But I think this tree is really going to go. I just don't know where. Don't know where yet. I think, wasn't there something up here? Yeah, like there's a bunch of evasion up here that we could eventually go for. There was also a node. Oh, Jesus. Where is that node? Oh, where is it? It was looking for shield. Was it one of these? No, was it down here? Yeah, 2 evasion rating per 1 maximum energy shield on the helmet. So we could end up going towards that, and that's super easy to go if we continue on this path, which I would assume we are, because I want this whole section. I also want this section of the tree right here. I believe I also want to eventually come down here for crit. So there's a bunch of stuff. I think ultimately, right now we're kind of good where we are. I ended up buying a new weapon. This weapon is freaking insane for where I'm at. In terms of DPS, I mean, if you were here with me the other day, which is what, 2 days ago? I mean, our DPS was, what, a quarter of this? I mean, this weapon was absurd. The last weapon, here's the last weapon we were playing with. Let's actually take a look. We can actually swap this in and out. This is the weapon that I was on. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we're at 18.5.
There's a chill.
Boom. 8,000. It's stupid. It's stupid. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. That's what upgrading a weapon does to you. Get rid of all that junk lightning damage. We don't want it. We want nothing to do with it. Yeah, and then we just come in here. It also has +1 level to all melee skills, so that's obviously a boost as well. But we got the 20, how much? Let's see, what is this? So increased physical damage. So we got a high roll on the low end, and we have a high roll on the physical end, which is sweet. Pretty low on the increased physical damage, though. That kind of sucks. Accuracy rating doesn't really matter for right now. Low roll on dex. Obviously, low roll on melee skill and low on intelligence. But overall, man, that is, it's doing us some good. So we're gonna try and fly through the rest of Act 3 today. I was gonna do it off stream just because I wanted to get it done and start jumping into endgame stuff. But this right here is the section that I was having a lot of, not trouble in, but this is the section where there was a really big difficulty spike the first time I played through. When I played through the normal, the first 3 acts. And so I'm curious to see if we still have that difficulty spike here in the cruel difficulty.
Something
so we'll see.
in hidden spaces.
We'll see. I mean, there might be a difficulty spike, but at the same time, my weapon spiked. So, we'll see if it can hold out. Hang on, do I not have... That's right. So, I also had to take... In order to go this route, playing with hypothermia, to take down bosses super fast, I had to take off the... What is it? It's the range attack I had. So we don't have that anymore. I wasn't using it all that much anyway. So we have that off our toolbar now too.
Shattering chill.
So let's just get into it. Let's clear these guys out. Actually, I don't even think this is the area that I was talking about that has the difficulty spike. It's once we get to the Aztec city with all the Aztec dudes. That's when I had some serious issues. Yeah, and this is potentially an issue too. I've been having some more mana issues. And I think part of that might have to do with the fact that... well, I mean, it's probably not... So I ended up taking out some mana regen nodes, which is probably more of the issue. I don't remember the gear that I took off, but I might have lost some mana regen from there. What else did I do? Yeah, so I bought a new piece of body armor, which is great. Which we'll take a look at here in a second once I get through these little shitters. There we go. We're good. I also finally put on a loot filter, and this just... honestly, if nothing else, it just makes the game look great. I think, the way all the little tabs show up just looks a lot better. Okay, so, yeah, I ended up picking up this. I ended up just buying this for, yeah, just way better resistances. Our resistances are good now. Or they're at least decent. I don't know, kind of what they're supposed to be while we're in the campaign, but ultimately everything's kind of dying before it really becomes relevant. So again, I'm just trying to think of what I want to do here before we get to maps, because I'm assuming that that's going to be, from what I've heard from all the different, I'm going to call them PoE experts. They're like, hey, it's freaking hard. You're going to have to change some stuff up. Oh, also, big thing. Hold up. We got to take a look at support chest. Big thing that got changed because I didn't realize this is what it meant. So if we take a look at Tempest Bell, one of the things that I've been seeing going around is overabundance. So when I read this, the supported skills have +1 limit. I thought what this meant was that the number of hits you can do to the bell increases, so it goes from 6 hits to 1 hit, which I was like, that's not very good, because I did see that before. However, what it actually does
Dank and rancid.
is it increases the amount of bells that you can have. So similar to if you have grenades in your inventory, right? Where you can have multiple. Same thing as with the bells. So what was happening with the bells, with boss fights specifically that we were trying to get into one rotation, is that we dropped down a bell, and what I didn't realize was happening is that you couldn't actually build up another bell until that bell went away. So there was a time where you were basically having 0 charges, even though you were hitting the boss. And the way that support gem works is when you put down a bell, because you have a limit of 2 now, you can start working on your second bell while your first bell is active. So there's a lot more uptime, basically, in your damage window on bosses, which is super sweet. but I don't remember exactly what I'm doing in this area. Just kind of running around. Let's see, we're just exploring the city. Yeah, it's one of those quests where they're like, hey, just explore, find something, find the thing you're supposed to find. It's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to find. Well, go look for it. What am I looking for? You'll find it. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm sure we will.
Vile abomination.
Want to go across the water? Probably not. We're kind of going in the... I feel like this is the wrong direction. I feel like we're 100% going in the wrong direction. I am very pumped to get back in. Yep, let's drop that. And he explodes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, like we already have another bell. She exploded. Ooh, nice. Way to go. I think we're just gonna make a town run here. I'm pretty pumped to be back in. I didn't get to come in at all yesterday. I had planned to be stream yesterday, but was not able to. I ended up just doing a full, like, 100% recording day to hopefully just get all my videos basically done for the entire week. Oh, what do we got here? Physical damage, intelligence, cold resist, lightning resist.
It's a deal.
Get out of here.
Farewell.
And I have missed it. I have missed it so. There's nothing wrong with a good bullet heaven, but it's one of those things where it's been so long since I've how do I want to say this? Because the way I'm gonna say it, the way I have it in my head, sounds like it's a bad thing. But it's been a long time since I've played a game of substance or quality. And again, that sounds bad. I don't mean that bullet heavens don't have fun, because they do. But just like a deep game. That's a better way to put it. It's been a while since I've played a deep game, and I'm glad to be back in playing something that's a bit deep, that I can kind of sink my teeth into and figure out. Just play a bunch. Just play a literal butt ton. Because I don't know what the difference is. But there's a significant difference to this versus, you know, back with my time playing Final Fantasy XIV, where, you know, Final Fantasy XIV at a certain point just became a dance of clicking clicking certain buttons at a certain time. And it was always the same exact order, because your rotation is so specific. So at a certain point, it's just memorizing button clicks. And then I start to overthink things, and it's like, well, every game is just memorizing button clicks, really.
Crawlers.
But I go way, like, my brain likes to overanalyze things. And so eventually it just, like, runs me down this completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Nihilistic view of the world, where it's just like I start to think like, oh, so why am I playing this game? Well, I'm playing this game to, let's say, raid, get to end game. Okay, well, why do I want to do that? Well, you want to get stronger. Well, ultimately, why do you want to do that? And then it's like, why are you having fun playing this game? Well, I don't know. It's cool to kill stuff. Well, all you're doing is clicking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it just, like, goes in cycles till eventually I'm like, yeah, I'm done playing this game. Like, I talk myself out of having fun, and it's just like, God, brain, stop working so hard. Just hit enemies, have fun. Hit enemies, have fun. That's all you gotta do. It's just enjoy it. Anyone else have that problem? Just, like, overthinking things to the nth degree, and you don't have to? Sometimes you just need to, like, let yourself go. Just have fun with it. Skill gem, I need a bunch of those, because I just spent all my 3s, and now I need more 3s.
This place should be razed to the ground. I cannot.
You didn't explode on me? No? Good. Stupid death stuff. On death effects. Fucking stupid. I died to so many of those the other day.
I must maintain a fine balance. Could they have lived here all this time?
Okay. Literally couldn't even get the bell down. He was already exploded. God dang, man. Can you give me... I'm literally still looking for iron runes. I swear they're the rarest thing in this game. Okay. Are there any other bosses that I have to fight here, or can I just go to the next area? That to me looks like no. Sweet. Okay. Next area. I just need to make sure, because I know that there's 2 more points somewhere. There's 2 more skill points somewhere.
Foul spores.
I just don't know where. I believe there should be. From what I understand, there's 24 total weapon set points. So I need to make sure that I don't miss those. Not that you can really miss them. I could always go back for them. Yeah, see, that stuff is so dumb. Oh my god. After I kill something, there shouldn't be additional issues. Like, once it's dead, it should be dead. Especially since I can't really see it if it's on the ground underneath bodies.
Yes, some odds and ends we have. My tribe could use that.
That's a super low. Yeah, there's nothing. Nope, nothing good there.
Take it.
Am I still looking? Okay, no, I already have ultimate. Increased recovery rate. I do like that one better, though. Didn't mean to click that. Increased mana recovered. Nope. Nope. Armor. Oh. What about here? Nope.
My tribe could use that.
Give me the monies.
Keep your eyes
Give me the
sharp.
monies. I want all of them. Oh, hey. Sup, Oswald boy?
In particular.
Search for the I swear I thought that said
Don't
monkey
get
vault.
eaten.
I don't know why I read molten as monkey, but I did. No, you get a just go there. That's fine. The molten vault. I think that's the boss that I had a lot of trouble with too. If I'm not mistaken. Am I supposed to do anything with this? I don't think so. I think he's just gonna read it to me. A little storybook time. Again with the death effects, man. Like, we're not too worried about dying, but it's just like every once in a while I take a whole chunk of damage that I just like feel like I shouldn't be taking.
Shattering kill. What's this?
Ooh, got little green shrooms. Why can't I attack? I still have not figured out that has got to be a my mouse thing. I think we're in the market for a new mouse. Which is such a pain. It's just like such a non-fun thing to buy.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Got anything garbage in here? I could. Yeah, that's garbage.
When we first came to this place, death alone was the king of all that we surveyed. Solemn his high and lonely throne.
Frozen
We have lived
fate!
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
For
even
this one
remember
mountain
this area.
offered us nourishment. Eating the gaps and stems brought us grand visions of a thriving world.
Did I just go in a complete
It was a
circle?
promise of things to be. This, then, will be our new home.
Oh, I can go over.
until
Oh,
our
I have
promised
plenty of
land
places
is
over
made
here I can
real.
go. we got a red shroom over on the other side. I have no memory though of what those mushrooms are for. None whatsoever. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that was interesting. Let's not do that again. Oh boy, we having server issues there, bud? We're slowing down quite a bit. We're chunking. We are chunking quite a bit here today. Oh, we have another almighty skill point. God, it's so funny. Like, my muscle memory has the bell timed to a certain point, but now that we have this, like, we have the new weapon and everything, like, my timing is just completely off because they're already dead by the time the muscle memory kicks in. Oh, let's see. Okay. Into town we go.
Welcome. Take your time. My tribe could use that.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Get me out of the menu. Okay, we're good. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, was this just a complete dead end? Oh, no. Okay, I can go up here. There we go. Well, there's another shroom. Pick it up, please. Thank you. 3 is the magic number. Everything happens in 3s. Checkpoint means we're getting closer. Ooh, we got a stinky one. Alright, come on, Stink. Come on, Stink.
How disgusting!
Did you bring me anything shiny, dead one?
Jesus Christ, Stink, slow your roll. Was not expecting that.
Come to bed with me?
So you're just gonna come straight out, or you're gonna come at me, whichever direction it is?
How disgusting! Not yet. Chill.
That was kind of a scuffed rotation because I didn't have Unbound Avatar. But it works just fine. Screw it. We don't need this. So the thing is, I feel like I keep working towards, like, the center of this area, and I think what I'm trying to get to is on the edge, so this isn't really helping me out.
I need mana.
Yeah, I got you. Slowly roll. That can get out of here. Actually, this can come with us. That can come with us. Okay, so we've hit another dead end. I think I'm gonna have to go way back here because I don't think that this route is gonna lead me anywhere. I think it's probably just gonna lead me to another dead end or something like a you know, cache or something to pick up. But well, at least discover in here. Yeah, just a circle, just a big old circle. God, hopefully it's this way.
Not yet. Back to no mana.
And it's not. So we're lost again. Where do we go from here? Did I just completely skip out on this giant, like, temple-looking space? Because I feel like this is where I need to go. Yeah, how did I miss this? How did I possibly miss this?
This ought to do the trick. Well, well. This foul creature has some use after all.
Not that that helps me, though, because it's still not where I need to get to. Okay, so I think I have to go up here, and this is probably going to lead me up and around. It has to. Pick it up, please. Thank you. It has to, because otherwise, like, do I have to go all the way up here? Like, where do I got to go?
Shattering chill.
All right, it's not here, so then maybe it's up here. Holy Christ, this map is massive. Holy Christ, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's just like they keep spawning. I mean, am I supposed to go into the middle of the map? I figured it would be on the exterior of the map. The Viper is bullshit. Oh, on a cruel difficulty? Yeah, I remember the Viper being pretty tough the first time around. Let's see how she goes the second time. I thought it was a cool idea for a boss fight. It was just like, it was just super challenging.
Need more mana.
Yeah, I know that you... Dude, I need to find the exit is what I freaking need. I don't care about your mana issues. Okay, I guess we just keep going this way. What are you playing, though?
I have no room for that.
Now that's the only way that I'm going to have any kind of, like, point of reference, though, of how it's potentially going against the Viper is if you're playing either Monk or Warrior. It's kind of the only two that I know. Because, like, anytime I have a boss that I can't kill super quickly, the Monk's softness, we'll say, really shows that squishiness. They're very squishy. Playing Stormweaver. Gotcha. Gotcha. Where the... Dude, am I supposed to go, like... Holy shit, dude. I'm so lost. Oh, dude, fuck me. Return to Alva with the temp... I've literally just been wandering around for nothing. Christ. Okay, well, let's sell our stuff and then go. Really just been walking in circles for nothing.
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle. I'll take it.
Oh, what are the things I got? These superior ultimate. Is superior ultimate better than condensed ultimate? 326. I guess technically. Charges gained. No, I want the recovery rate.
I'll take it.
Amount recovered. Oh, that's way better. That's way better. Keep dying in the last part of the Vipers. Staying where it cascades forward. If I dodge it, she jumps to rapid poison. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one not being so fun. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, well, I guess I have to get through the whole city, right? Or the whole, like, yeah, it's this whole next area that I'm going to. It's at the end of that section, right? The, what's it called? So it doesn't start with a U. It's like a city that starts with a U. This can just go. That doesn't go there. It's like Utal or something. So we have that. I was looking for... Where were we putting it? Was it Herald device I was looking for? I don't know. There was a like elemental something or other that I was looking to pop in, but it's fine. We're smoking the content right now. I don't need to worry about putting in another support gem. Worry about that later. Right now, I just got to get up through all this. Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, this is really where we're gonna see how the build is doing.
Good luck.
Open the door. Yeah. So this takes us back in time, right? This is where we're gonna see how the build's doing, because I remember there being a massive spike in difficulty here first time through. If this is the area that I think it is.
What is the source of that blinding light?
No, it's not this. It's after this. We gotta make it through this Star Destroyer of a map first. What are these essences? Oh, right. I know what they are. Finally got it? Yeah, congrats, bud. Way to go. Way to go. Monk looks fun. Monk is super fun. I mean, this is the only class that I've been playing. I played Warrior for all of, like, I think 6 hours, and I just wasn't feeling it. Hold up. Let's fight in the darkness, huh? Let's fight in the darkness. There we go. Easy enough. But I have been having a lot of fun with it. I really... I don't have, like, a favorite class. I tend to prefer tankier classes. But if I'm going to play anything else, I like, more so, like, the Spellblade type classes. And Monk fits right into this. As soon as I got this charged staff, oh my god, I was having so much fun. Just flying around the map, just shooting everybody. Basically having like a Darth Maul build. It's great. It's great.
I have no room for that.
The one thing, though, is really any kind of melee fights are really an issue. So, like, when I was doing my Ascendancies, had a bit of an issue doing the, like, the trials, where you have to do, it's kind of like the, you have, like, the map that you have to go through. That's a bit of an issue, just because I end up taking a lot of damage over time, and then by the time I get to the boss, I don't really have a whole lot of health or honor, so that's kind of an issue.
Let the sun curl your flesh.
Let's see how quickly we can take this boy out.
I think not. I cannot.
The light shall.
Yep, that seems... that's... I mean, come on. You can't say that that's not fun.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Oh, Jesus. This is stupid. This weapon I got is fucking stupid. It's just so good.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Well, maintain it with this stuff in your inventory, bub. Not that that's going to do anything. Back, you were gone for all of 5 seconds, and you missed the boss dying in 3.
I wonder what... These runes. I can make out symbols for blood.
He got frozen, and then he never unfroze.
Wait, no. It's not a blood offering. It's someone of vile blood. Perhaps if I... It worked! Now this is truly something! The apex! It's opening!
Yeah, it is.
Goodness me! We're back in the encampment?
Alrighty.
We were right on top of this device the entire time.
Okay, so now we open up our door to the past. Now we're going to the area that there was a big, big differentiation.
No, not what you
Okay, so let's sell off our garbage.
farewell.
Okay. Yeah, so the essences, did I get the... Yeah, I did get the essence tab. Okay. Let's go ahead and mark that. I also got to check, actually, before the night's over, I got to double check the store. I got to buy all the tabs that I need, because they're on sale.
Are these living Val?
Okay, we got the waypoint. Let's go ahead and finally put our skill point in.
My name is Alva.
Oh, where am I
It was
going, though?
I who- No, don't run away.
The shield can go away. Let's go for damage.
They think we pose a threat. Let's go after them.
What was I going for? Was I coming down here? I think eventually I am going to come down there. I had it in my head where I wanted to go. There was a very, very short tree that I could grab, like, immediately. Do I want to come up... Actually, you know what? I think for now, I think I'm just going to come up for mana regen. I think that'll be fine. I mean, our damage is super, super fine. Really, we're just kind of running out of mana, so I should probably get that under control. For the time being. Utzal, that's what it's called. Yeah, this is the area that I found the first time around. There was just a giant difficulty spike. Kind of like the Dreadnought.
There they are.
Fury of Frost!
Oh, I was hoping to avoid conflict.
Yeah, no, there's definitely going to be conflict this entire way. But when we came through here the first time, I was playing full lightning, and I did not have any kind of CC, so I'm wondering if this time's going to be much easier now that I can just freeze everybody and not worry about taking damage. Oh, sup, Broski? So far, it's not that tough. Double bell. Are there's got to be at some point bells that have more charm slots, right? I still haven't found any, but I'm assuming you can get up to charm slot 3. Is it something that I have to upgrade a belt, or are they just not in the game yet? I mean, and the fact that my weapon is kind of busted for where I am.
Need more mana.
Very high levels, you can get up to 2, but I think it needs some rebalancing. Yeah, because, like, I haven't seen a single thing. I've only been seeing... All the belts I've been seeing are very... like, very... Streamlined isn't the word, but they're all kind of the same. But, you know, to be fair, you know, it's one of those things, like, it's EA. There's going to be stuff that's just kind of missing, you know? I don't think that... Even the acts that are here, it's not like they're done. Wow, this is literally... Okay, the first time I did this, I had to clear the entire map before I found this. So we're going to see if we can clear this pretty quick. Because is this the Viper that you were talking about?
Your rampage ends here!
Don't worry. I can solve this. This is all just a
Watched someone gamble a
misunderstanding.
million gold on belts the other
Which
day.
one
He was
of
level
you
80 and they were all one shot.
activated
Jesus.
Which one of you is a
Oh, yeah,
vile
Viper.
blood?
All right, let's see if we can take her out.
That's me, of course. I am Alva the Lion, treasure hunter extraordinary.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled.
Fury of Frost.
I will not relent!
Not yet.
I get the bell down.
Fall before us.
Need more mana.
Something like that.
What? Where did she go?
I didn't even get my debuff down.
I must maintain.
Yeah,
fine
for some
balance.
reason my debuff isn't going down all the time. Yeah, that was kind of like that was similar to what happened not in this boss, but when it came to playing Lightning Monk the first time through the campaign. A lot of fights kind of ended or happened that way, where rather than freeze, it was just stun, and I just kind of like walked through boss fights. But now with freeze, it's crazy. So, and I also have Unbound Avatar, which is pretty nuts, which gives me a just crap ton more damage, and then this also reduces cold resist. So it just like, I mean, and my main damage here is 18,000. I guess we can actually let me go here first. Ooh, well, hello, Ring. We are going to take a look at you, see if we can make you into something. What we got here? Oh, wait. This is a helmet. This design always looks like a belt. Max mana, crit hit, chance. Ooh. The light... Okay, so the light radius kind of sucks. Max mana is nice. I think I'm going to hang on to this one. Because eventually I'm going to be swapping over from an evasion head... Wait. Yeah, from an evasion head to a energy shield helmet. So we're going to hold on to that. Let me put it over here. Prismatic ring we're not doing anything with. This can go away, this can go away, this way. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, man, I only have one exalt, really? Oh, wait, but I only need Regal. Oh, God. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that's an additional 7... It's an additional 7 to all my resistances. It has more mana. I would have preferred life. Okay, we're holding on to that one. We might... do I want to play with this one? Okay. We'll hang on to this one. We'll hang on to this one. That one's a maybe. We might do something with that. And do I have anything here? I don't know where these last 2 weapon skill points are. There's a Chaos statue and Peculiar Fortunes. Okay, so I'm going to go look for those first before we move on. Actually, is there a checkpoint? No, there's a checkpoint back here. But is there a waypoint? I should look to see if there's a waypoint here, so that way I can just teleport back here. Oh, wait, no, that's right. This isn't the end of the area. That's right. I still got to chase her back to the end of the temple. Up this way, or is this dead end? Yeah, so this is the part of the area where there was a massive damage spike. Now that I remember, the first half was kind of challenging, but it's the second half that I really struggled with. But so far, it feels quite a bit different. Which is to be expected, right? Once you start getting your build online, like, the first half, you're still, you know, your build hasn't fully come together yet. And it still hasn't come together, but it's definitely, you know, it definitely has more tools to it than we had before. Let's see. God, I wish I could, like, change either the opacity or the color of the map. Some of these maps is really hard to see. where you're actually going. Just because of the background color. Mind rune. That's not an iron rune. The game has decided it's it's just refusing to give me iron. It's told me, hey, you're never going to get an iron rune ever again. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I did change the opacity. That's, I guess color was more so what I meant. But yeah, I kind of forgot that. But
Beauty. Such violence.
yeah, I think the opacity I have turned all the way up. Let's actually just double check. Interface, map. Yeah, map transparency I have all the way up. And it's still like, it's still hard to see. I wish it was just way brighter. Okay, so where we are... Oh, here's where, and this is the blood sacrifice. Okay, so I don't really care about these. I'll go grab them eventually, but the blood sacrifice is what I need to find. Those are my last 2 points.
Misguided fool.
So what's this debuff? Reduce damage while in range. Okay. The first time I went through, I never checked this, and so I thought it was dealing me damage, but that's nice to know that I can stand in there and not worry about dying. Yeah, like when you're in like a cave, this is great. But like, come on, I can't see that on this background. I can't see that. Why can't I pick that up? Okay, I don't know why you just like flung that around. I mean, to be fair, these locations are few and far between, right? Most of the game is in the dark. And then when we're in the dark, I complain that I can't see the mobs. So it's like, you win some, you lose some. Thank you. Definitely need more Jeweler's Orbs. Walk over close to the wall as possible and target on the arrow key. Wait. Oh my god. The arrow keys move the freaking map? I was actually complaining about that the other day, that I couldn't, like, move the map around. That is super helpful. Thank you very much. I did not know that. Especially, like, when it comes to the bigger maps, as you've explored more of the map and you're kind of lost, and you're like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to exit. I was like, I don't want to walk around the map to be able to explore it, so... I was wondering why I couldn't do that before. I don't know why. I never thought to check the arrow keys. I mean, they're so far away. They're on the other side of the keyboard. Like, why would I think to check that? Oh, yeah, let's not take that damage. Let's not take that damage. Nice change of pace, PoE2. Hey, glad you think so. Glad you think so, Rice Bowl. Playing a witch minion build? That is on... that might be the next class that I try out. Once I get Monk all leveled up. But I do want to jump into maps, though. So it might be one of those... I'm not sure how I'm going to necessarily do it, but I do want to try a witch minion build. Hey, maybe you could not.
I need mana.
Jesus Christ. Knew it worked in PoE 1. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I never played PoE 1, so a lot of this stuff I'm kind of just learning on the fly. Yeah, but I definitely... So, I'm not 100% sold. What I might do... Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to experience everything, right? So, like, I want to try a minion build. I also want to try more of a range build. Like, I feel like I want to go and play Merc. That seems like kind of cool. Because typically I would probably go... I'm definitely more of like a ranger character, right? I like the traditional bow and arrow. But I feel like... Actually, you know what I probably should do? Maybe I should wait, because I feel like Merc's probably going to go through a whole bunch of balancing changes. Although, to be fair, from what I've heard, Ranger is, like, crazy broken right now. So, maybe that should also be a thing to wait and try. I don't know. Everything's broken right now. I mean, you see what we're doing here. I'm just literally clicking left click and just running through people. Burger's fun, but clucky. Once you get to level 20, it gets a little bit better. That's how I feel like probably every class is, though. No? Oh, nice. This is what we need to do for our points. I mean, Monk, to me, never... to be fair, never really felt clunky. Warrior definitely felt clunky as I played it. It didn't feel like everything was kind of cohesive, right? It felt like there were a bunch of different skills, and you just do them all separately as opposed to using them together. Whereas with Monk right now, where everything is, I mean, Ice Strike, I think you get at, what, like level 14? Charge Staff is pretty late, but that's not really, like, you know, what you have to do. Dinner time? Hey, Rice Bowl. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, bud. Like, Tempest Bell is super early. Shattering Palm isn't, but, I mean, the Shattering Palm Herald of Ice, that's kind of a late combo anyway. Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of this is kind of later stuff. But the build kind of evolved. There was kind of a different build than this. Wait, what do I have to do here again? I don't remember. Deadeye is stronger, but different playstyle. Yeah, see, I feel like I mean, both ways I think will it'll be interesting regardless. I think the thing is right now, I do just want to feel out what maps feel like, because I haven't really experienced those. And depending on how maps feel, I'm very excited, because, you know, this is a game, like, action RPGs in general have been a thing that I wanted to like for so long. But really the big thing that I could not get over, I could not stand the forced mouse movement. I just couldn't do it. I tried so many different games, and it was just never something that I could play. And so now that we have oh geez, oh, hang on, okay. Let's pop through there. And so I tried Last Epoch, because that had controller support, but it wasn't like super great controller support. And I think I tried D4, I think, because I think that had controller support, but I wasn't crazy about that. Feels like the bullet heavens. Hey, that is honestly, that is one of the big reasons that I'm actually playing this game this much, is because I've spent so much time in the past couple months playing Bullet Heavens. I think so. I'm working on a video that doesn't kind of fit my normal rotation of videos. Excuse me. But I want to make a video about someone, like a first-timer PoE's experience from my point of view, where I've never played an action RPG before. Or, like, really sat down and played one, right? I've kind of fiddled my way through the first couple hours, but nothing that's kind of substantial. And one of the big things that I think changed my perspective on the genre is Bullet Heavens.
Corrupted heart grows thick and
Because before this, I played a lot of, I spent a lot of time in MMOs like Final Fantasy XIV. I played, geez, before that, I was like head deep in Genshin Impact, and then a lot of story-driven stuff, right? So like Witcher, God of War, Assassin's Creed, all like that kind of stuff. And so this play pattern didn't really line up with me that much. But it was, while I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, it was a game that's when it first came across my there we go. It came across my eyes, right? And I was like, okay, people are having a lot of fun with it. That is fun. I would like to have also. But I could not get into it. And so after playing, you know, I still followed coverage because it was still something like it was a game that I wanted to like. And so I was watching all the coverage and I was like, this game looks so good. But it was just the whole like gameplay loop. I couldn't figure out what it was about it that I wasn't feeling the first time. And I think it was just I hadn't figured out that I hadn't fully appreciated this style of gameplay, and it was the movement. So the movement was a huge change. And then playing on the Bullet Heavens, this has a lot of similar play patterns. But you have a more active play style, which is something that I like. You know, I don't think that I would like Bullet Heavens that are fully in this like action style, but I like it when Bullet Heavens have like that one special ability that you can use. So you still have the Bullet Heaven feel, but then every once in a while when you get like stuck, you can just hit that one button and use like an ultimate or a skill or something. Try the WASD version. It's like controller, a bit easier. But yeah, especially like when I saw when I started playing Death Must Die, I was like, this feels like what I would expect Path of Exile to feel like for me. That was kind of the way that I was thinking about it. You know, you have a similar gameplay loop where, you know, you can kind of say you go to each map like you do in there. You do have to build it. You do have to, you know, you have your different builds every time you go into a run of Death Must Die, but you're constantly going in, getting gear, leveling up, getting points to level up your characters and work on your skill tree. And there was just a lot of overlap there. And I was like, there's got to be something here. And sure enough, there definitely is. Having spent now, I think I'm about 50 or 60 hours in the game. Loving it so far. Usually build hells are more that ARP styles like Hades. Yeah. Yep, totally agree. And I like that style of roguelite too. I mean, I've played Hades 2 I kind of fell off of. But you know, recently been playing a lot of like Dead Cells. What else have I been playing a lot recently? I mean, the past like 2 weeks has been just PoE 2. Just like any free time I can get, I'm in this game. Let's see here. I guess we go back this way. I think I'm just going in a circle though. But funny enough, one of the bullet heavens that I found recently that's very close to this, that I'm very excited for, is Conquest Dark. That game is sweet. That one was sweet. I don't know if you saw my first video on that one. I do have a second one coming out this week that I recorded this weekend. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I'm very much excited for what they do with it, or I guess what. Yeah, what they. There's only one developer on it, which is crazy.
Where are
But it's got a very very like RPG driven system. So if you haven't checked it out, basically, typically, stop my feed. Okay, yeah, no worries. So basically, quick summary for you. What you would typically see with a bullet heaven, right? You go in and you pick a character, or sometimes you pick your weapon, but typically you pick like a character, right? This, when you actually enter the bullet heaven, you don't have a character, you get a random, or you get to pick from a different character, just like you would any of your weapons. And the things that change, right now there's only one race, so it's just humans, but I'm assuming there's going to be other races, each race having their own proficiencies in different weapons, different armor sets. There are also different classes. So right now there's barbarian and hunter, so you could be a male or female, human, barbarian, or hunter, each having their own proficiencies. You jump in, there's one skeleton at the very start that you basically just punch down who drops a weapon. And there's a bunch of different weapons. You can go for dual axes, you can go for swords, you can go for, I think there's maces, short bows, long bows. And then so like each class you pick is going to have different passives that you can get. Each weapon is going to have different skills. There's leveling, so all the resources you can collect go into your skills. So you like each weapon or each skill you can get has different tiers. So for example, let's say you have like a powerful shot. You're an archer. You have a power shot. You unlock the first tier, and you can either get like 10% crit chance or extra piercing, right? As an example, those aren't fully what it are, but you can level up each individual skill. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun, and there's different like clan mechanics. So if you play a certain race, you're gonna work your way up with a clan's kind of reputation, and as you level that up, you'll get new skills, new armor sets, new passive abilities, better, like your stats will upgrade. It seems really cool. It seems a little bit more linear, so there's like a linear map system as opposed to you know, only having like 4 or 5 maps that you do repeatedly, which is nice. The bosses need a little bit of work. The bosses to me were a little underwhelming, but the core gameplay is actually really fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
Be wary.
And if, you know, it kind of just lined up very well that it was about the time that I had started playing PoE, so I saw a lot of the overlap, and it's being published by Mad Mushroom, so it's the, you know, Asmongold's, not Asmongold specifically, but OTK's publishing team, which is actually where I saw it in the first place, was Asmongold played it. And I watched like 2 seconds of it because it's like, nope, this looks great. I want to experience it myself.
Frozen Lash!
Oh god, so many projectiles, so many projectiles. God damn it, I can't kill this thing. Oh, he's evasive, that's why. Whew, that was our first scare in a little bit. Well, that was just god-awful placement. Okay, we don't need it. One thing I will say about it, though, that I'm hoping they change so that way they can get a wider audience of people to play it. So if you do check it out, there is a giant warning that there's like there's a nudity and sexual content in it. So the way that they've designed it is that when you basically there's a nudity filter, and so when you jump in, all the characters are naked. So if you got kids in the room, there is a nudity setting, so you can go in before you even jump into the game and turn it off, which is what I did, and it just puts them in like loincloths, which I think is just better in general. Someone had actually suggested that they should probably make that a DLC, so that way, like when you jump into the Steam page, you know, you don't get a giant flag for that, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are immediately turned off by that, because I don't think it really fits the game at all. I think it's just kind of a, you know, degeneracy thing, to be fair. But yeah, that can all be turned off. Just in case that's something that doesn't float your boat, you don't want that in your game, they can be turned off. But it's one of those things, right, where like I'll see these anime games that like look, because let's be honest, anime games, what do they do well? They do cutscenes really well. And I'll see something like that, I'll like, you know, pop into like I'll click into the game and it's like, hey, we have crazy amounts of nudity and sexual content. And it's like, oh, it's one of these games. Like, man, it's like the trailer looked cool, and then you look and it's like, oh, got it. It's one of these. But like I had my, you know, because I for me those games are not for me. But I had the like adult filter on Steam turned off for a while, so that stuff wouldn't get recommended. But there were some like really good fantasy style games that maybe they have like, you know, for example, like Baldur's Gate, right? That's gonna get flagged for nudity. That's literally my favorite game of all time. So it's like, no, you're gonna still recommend me that stuff, but they didn't, so I turned it back on. Ooh, Exalted Orb, let's go!
The Dreamer provides.
Yeah, the Dreamer provides. No, this isn't what I need to do. I forgot what I'm doing here. Find Doriani. Oh, wait, I'm literally looking for the final boss. Okay. I should probably put my points in. That'd be nice, huh? So, yeah, we'll take that for now. Yeah, we're just going to take this all for now. Actually, hold up. Well, I'm locked in now. Have to take it.
Stop this at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own. But if you persist, I will do with her what I must.
Oh, that was fast.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Azzoatl has finally come for me.
You will suffer, Architect of Death. I'm unable.
All right, phase 2.
I can't give up.
Don't blink.
Save my people.
You know why we're
Don't
here.
blink or you'll miss it.
Happened. It cannot be stopped.
No, I will succeed. Let's see you survive this.
Big-headed fool. I cannot.
Did you blink?
No, do not fail me. Not now.
All right, final boss dead.
How could this happen?
What level? 66. I don't know if that's high for the campaign or
Your
not.
people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Best you start talking now.
Nice.
My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
Let's see, we got a bow that I gotta fit in here. Easy enough.
If only there is an ancient weapon.
So will you help us?
I suppose I'm but I will come to you.
It's settled then.
We gotta speak to you in the encampment. Fair enough. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think that your level, I mean, so your level will give you more skill points, right? But honestly, I think it's just the weapon, right? Because like here, when we go back, I'm gonna pop in the weapon that I was using before this. Oh, this is all actually, isn't this new? Because before it just brought us like instantly back to the beginning of Act 1. Yeah, this is all new stuff.
Oh, how long have I been asleep?
I mean, it makes sense. We're going to
You're
endgame
awake.
stuff.
Oh, I thought you might not make it. There's a lot to go over. When you've pulled yourself together, speak with Doriani.
Okay, sweet. All right. Oswald wants that stuff. So that can be sold. That can be sold. Well, these have armor on, so I don't want those. Don't care about the shield. That can go. This is all good. Yeah, so this is like a whole. Oh, it's like. Oh, got it. It's just another town. Okay. So who are we talking to? Doriani here. So you're actually gonna help us out now?
Unfortunately, Wraeclast was not so lucky. It has been devastated by the cataclysm and is no longer habitable. Grieving would only be a waste of precious time. We must face reality and make difficult choices. We are living the worst possible outcome, but I did anticipate every contingency. This ziggurat contains a translocation device which will allow us to open portals to a range of coordinates on Wraeclast. From here, we can more than simply survive. We can reclaim the world from the grasp of corruption. Place waystones in the machine, and they will help calibrate the journey. The corruption at the destination will respond to both the energies we use and that we ourselves expect to find. It may be possible to use this malleability to our advantage.
Okay. Yep, we have a bunch of these waystones already.
Corruption. They are still deadly, but should be survivable for short spans. Cleanse enough of them to give us an outside foothold.
Okay.
Time is of the essence.
A strange alliance.
So who's my? Well, I guess we got a bunch of shops now that I can sell stuff in.
I've never seen
Stash.
such
Let's go ahead and put
blood-chilling
all this stuff
beauty.
away. Okay, let's see if anyone has decent gear
Here's what we have.
or anything to pay attention to. Don't really care about any of these. Okay, so you have nothing for me. The chances that you have a better weapon is extremely unlikely. And I don't want to have to go and look for runes again. And I just literally bought this gear, so it's very unlikely that I find anything better than that. So let's look for gloves. Let's look for gloves. Actually, at this point... Oh, Jesus Christ. At this point, I think this is when I'm going to be switching over my build. Is there anything back here, or is this just empty space? So far, it just looks like empty space. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because depending on how the maps play out, I might not have to have this style build where I'm super strong against bosses. Okay, so let's learn this system. We sure have a good amount of chaos res. I've heard that makes a big... I would assume so, yeah, because people... I would assume people aren't, like... It's not a normal thing to stack. Okay, then. So... Now, from what I understand, we just put... So the thing that I haven't fully understood yet. Let's say, for example, we take a tier 1 waystone. Let's say we take another one. Right, so that's 2 tier 1s. Then we go here. Like, I put this in to traverse to it. Can I put 2 in? So what I don't understand is why there's 4 slots. That's what I don't understand. But I think until we do that, we're going to ID all these. For consumables. Interesting. Now, I know that you can... I know that you can do things like use your, not gems, but your different currencies on these. But what kind of consumables? Is that stuff that I can buy, like, from these people?
Go on. Time is of the essence.
I think before I do this, though, I'm going to go sell this to Oswald. You'll get them as you play, but basically you can get these things that make it so a ritual always appears or breach. Oh, okay, okay. Gold statues can be sold. Yep, that's where we're going. Because I think, don't I have to go back to... Not here. I want to go back to... Wait, how do I get back to the present? Oh, right. I gotta go through the... Wait. I can't go through the portal. Can I not talk to... Can I not talk to Oswald anymore? Because isn't it Oswald who buys it? Or does anybody buy it? Yeah, it can be exchanged with Oswald, but how do I get back to Oswald now? Because now I'm, like, stuck in the past. Yeah, so I clicked... Maybe it's this way? Maybe... No, it's not this way. So I was in Act 3, so let's take another look. Unless he's in here, because Alva's here. So Alva's here. Is Oswald here? Let me take a look around here, see if he's in here. Yeah, I don't think so. So, let's see. I don't see any portal in here to take me back. Right, so if we click on... Yeah, because end game is that. So we click on Act 3. If I go to the Ziggurat encampment past, it brings me where you would expect. It brings me to the past version. But my door is gone. So, with that portal gone, I don't know how to get to the Act 3 version. Well, I guess what I can go to the original Act 3. Like, actual Act 3 versus... Yeah, versus Act 6. Try Act 3. Literally 2 seconds before that message popped up. I was like, well, I can just go to Act 3. Good call. Good call.
I can't pretend. I promise you this. Stay wary. I can't for that to happen. Indeed.
So now we can go back here. So we got to complete 10 Tier 1 maps. Well, I have 10 Tier 1 maps to do. I think. That definitely looks like 10 to me. Now that bit, you know what? I'm gonna jump in like this. We're gonna see how this pans out. Now, how this system actually works. Let's see. So, different things have things hidden amongst Sunbleached Wastes. All right, we're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna jump in. We're gonna learn on the fly. I'm assuming I pick any of those. And then we just jump in. We just go for it.
Empower!
Now, from what I understand, in order to clear maps, we're looking for the rare mobs. What I don't know is there any... Let's see, so opening this up, more than 50 monsters remain? No, that's not what I'm looking for. If you die, bricks your map and have to go a different path. Wait, a different path, meaning so I can just brick a direction. So like if I brick this location, I can't go to either of these two, or can I redo this with a different waystone? You lose the map and it blocks it on your atlas. Oh! Well. Some no-fail thing if you brick every path or something. Okay, then. Well, once you lose the map, that node is gone. Well, that's terrifying. So then is it... There's got to be some kind of fail state to that, though, because if you do brick off every path, well, then it seems to me like your character would just be done, like, right? Because your end game would just be over. There's got to be some kind of end state there, or like fail state for that to not happen. Because I knew about the fact that if you die, you lose your waystone. I knew that. Got it. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So if you do literally brick them all, then there's a fail state. But before that, it might just make your path harder, because rather than going like this distance, you have to go like all the way around or something like that. That I can understand. I would be totally fine with that, right? That makes a bit more sense. They may have possibly changed. I heard they were thinking about it, but not sure if I went through. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like testing stuff like that could potentially shut off routes. While death isn't and that's a difficult thing to say all worded together. While death is an inevitability, it's not something that I really want to explore to find out. It's kind of one of those things I'd rather be prepared for before it happens. You know? I want to know a little bit about what's going on before I go and screw something up.
I must maintain my balance.
Do I want that? Nope. Armor and energy shield. Don't care about that. Okay. We might find out pretty soon here. Well, we're gonna find out. So much for that. Let's see what happens when you die. Okay, first let's sell off all this stuff.
Yes? What do you think? Quicken your pace.
Oh, that wasn't even poison. That was just a big old slammer to the face. Let's see. Map attempted. Nope. No, I'm jumping back into the same area. So it looks like the node doesn't get bricked. Just you lose your map.
Frost crush.
Poison got you low because yeah. I mean, poison in general is tough. I think right now my charm is for stun. Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair. They could have been a thing that got changed. Yeah, I think I have on a stun charm right now. And so I'll probably, you know, need a poison one to avoid all the poison. Because again, poison, like you said, chaos damage. It's all the same thing. Yeah, at this early level, Like, dying on tier 1s isn't going to be an issue. But... okay, I think now is the time that we need to redo the build. Now is the time. Oh, good lord. What is this? What are you queuing up for me? Oh, because I accidentally clicked that. Okay, here. Yeah, because the problem right now is I have just 0 defense in the build.
Quicken your pace.
Oh, man, that's going to be super annoying, huh? Well, to be fair, this stuff is all going. I think this area is going. And this mana regeneration is going. So actually, there's a lot of points here that are leaving. So Hooded Boy, are you around here? Why is Hooded Boy not here with us? That would have been super helpful to have him here. You balanced it? Yeah, see, I was balanced for a while. I had a lot more evasion type stuff, a lot more built into dexterity. And just recently I swapped over and just put everything into damage.
Return. I must meditate.
So, if I take out the stuff that I don't want right now. See, the thing is, attack damage against rare uniques would be very helpful. That would be quite helpful. But if you're dead, that doesn't mean anything. So, these all come out. These I don't need. That was just for the time being. Yeah, we don't need the increased chance to shock, so this stuff all comes out. Am I keeping this? We are keeping that. Not sure about this section right here. That might be coming out. That's out for right now. So what do I have? 13 points to play with? But the thing is, doing this, I need to swap this. Wait. Am I swapping this over? I don't know if I'm swapping that over yet. Physical damage reduction from armor is based on your combined armor and evasion rating. So, like, maybe that is coming in? A lot of points into energy shield and energy shield redown. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to be doing here, is going a bit more into evasion. Because this whole section down here was a big selling point. So there's this node right here, 1% increase attack speed per point not per point. Holy Christ, that would be per 15 in dexterity. But what I have to be careful of is not losing... Well, actually, no, because I have a bunch of points in intelligence, but I believe that I'm losing the hypothermia now. Because I don't need to be built as strong for bosses, I don't think. So I think this is going to go. Or I should say, I don't need to be built as glass cannon-y. With that being the case, I can lose a lot of intelligence, get just like the base value that I need for any equipment, and then we can go heavy into dex. And if we're going heavy into dex, because we want the attack speed, that's going to kind of balance out. So I think if that's the case... Yeah, I think this is all coming out. I'm gonna pop that down here. Although there's a lot of evasion here, but I think what I should probably do is do more like this. Because now we're connected here, and I don't have to worry about all these. So that's 5 extra points that I can put somewhere. And there's attack speed, melee damage here, so maybe we want to go that direction. There's also a crit tree here, so I'm thinking that maybe we go this direction. This gives us a little bit more intelligence that maybe I need. And strength. But there was also... What do I need to... What am I doing for power charges? Power charges, I have charge staff. So ideally, we would get more charges. Because I think right now, I only have the one. Do I have anything for power charges? No, I don't have anything for power charges right now. There's power charges right here, which is only +1. This power charge is over here. This is +2. And this one increases crit damage like crazy. This is energy shield. Don't care so much for that one. There's this one. This is more crit damage bonus. Increases power charge duration. But I think this one's more important. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this gives me a jewel. But we'll just do this. And I'm 1 shy. So, this will give me a bunch of extra spirit, and also give me more evasion and max energy. I don't fully understand this, though. Physical damage reduction from armor is based on your combined armor and evasion rating. So I guess if your evasion is really high, it basically turns your evasion into armor? And you lose 40% of your evasion? Ugh. Oh god, I'm broke. I am a broke boy. And I don't have any more points. Yeah, I don't have any more points. We can lose that one for now. Get the +2 power charges. And then what do we have for evasion? Definitely not that. We have we have a bunch of evasion here if we need it. Don't care for that. Honestly, mindful awareness is probably not a bad one to take. But I guess it depends on how much energy shield we're going. Although I'm actually gonna come down here as well, because this gives more flat evasion rating. And to get there, I need 3 points. So is that better than going? Probably not, because we lost a lot of damage, so I kind of need the damage from there. And I don't know, is this reflecting? I don't think this is reflecting my points here. I feel like this might be able to go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I might have to hold out here. And then probably work my way into the subterfuge mask, which will mean that I then need to work on getting a new helmet. Okay. Lock it in. But the question now is, how does this work? Yeah, because my intelligence can come down quite a bit. I don't need that much, I don't think. Oh, God. Did I brick any of my... Thank God I didn't brick my equipment. Jesus. I didn't even think about that. So, at this point, this amulet is pretty kind of useless to me. Because my spirit is not based on that anymore. So, I'm going to be looking for a new amulet. Going to be looking for a new helmet, because now I need one that is heavily into energy shield. Not yet, though. In 4 levels. How are we doing for damages? Oh, we actually didn't lose all too much. So hypothermia comes out. We're no longer using that. We still have all of our auras working for us, so we're looking good there. The other thing that let's see. Well, actually, my spirit is just shy, so I can't do anything there. I don't even think there's another... Let's see, we can put this away. No. Grim Feast is the one that I was going for, but I don't have enough spirit for it yet. Because this recovers a bunch of energy shield. And it can overflow our energy shield, so we can get even more protection. So this is the other thing I want to work towards. And then I need to get a crazy high evasion, which actually, now that I have this, I wonder if this old garb that I had on is any good. Because I was wearing this. Nope, I lose a lot of my resistances. Holy crap, I lose a lot of my resistances. Yeah, but something like this is what I'm going to be going for.
Hey, boss, don't play on that.
But regardless, this is still way better. Okay, so that's just garbage regardless. But in order to get more spirit, yeah, because I really want to get up to the extra shield. I would need to buy more. I would need to buy more gear. In order to buy more gear, I need more exalteds, and I only have one. All right, I guess we're gonna force our way through maps. Sounds good, Goblin. Sounds good. Let's see. And thank you very much. Okay, so we make our way back here. I'm just very surprised there is no hooded figure here. Let's do this. Let's just do a normal tier 1. Just normal tier 1. Let me actually look here. Yeah, so we have 30. Oh, we got a bunch of... Oh, right, because our evasion is going up from our Wind Dancer, so we get 40% armor. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so we'll be able to spike that. Okay. This is definitely not optimal. But we'll work on that. We'll work on getting optimal.
Frozen fight!
Well, mana regen's still crap. Jesus, what the fuck did I die to? Alright, well. Welcome to maps. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Well, we're learning how maps go. Meaning that we're getting smoked. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, fuck this stun charm. Give me a fucking poison charm, dude. I don't care about bleeding. Yeah, give me this. Get this shit out of here. Do I have a better one, or is that the only one I have? Fantastic.
Kill!
Okay, so we're going to regroup here. Yeah, so I think I gotta rethink about what I'm doing here. I think also because now I got this scaling, I think that I need to... Man, how am I even going to get... Because I need Exalted, so I think I'm just going to have to, like, slam my head against the wall, hoping to get Exalteds to drop, because I need to get a new chest piece. I got to get a new helmet. But the helmet, not yet. Helmet, not yet.
Yes? What do you think? Go.
Yeah, and I gotta swap around all my support gems because they're focused on more single target than AoE. It's gonna be a lot of work. All right, well, I think what I'm gonna do then, I'd plan on doing a short one tonight anyway. So the fact that sell some items in PoE trade, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna have to like retool this whole thing, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. So like I said, I was gonna keep this one short tonight. Anyway, this is a pretty good ending point. The fact that I might have to just like slam my head against the wall, because I think up here you can just buy. No, not there.
Speak.
Yeah, so like I can buy tier 1s.
Time is of the essence.
So we can do that, so I can sell a bunch of stuff. But I have to like retool my gear to kind of work better with all the different passives I'm taking. I got to change around all my support gems because, like I said, they're built more for single target than they are for AoE. So I gotta like figure out, because like it's kind of like what happened a couple days ago, where I was kind of like in the middle of builds, and then it just like wasn't working properly, and then I took a night to kind of refine what the build was, align everything, and then it just like clicked and worked because everything was synergizing. So that's what we'll do. We'll return hopefully tomorrow with a better build, and then we can start running maps and then hopefully work our way up. But for tonight, thank you everyone so much for watching. Do very much appreciate it. Goblin, thank you for hanging out in the chat. Very much appreciate it, bud. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. I'll try and, you know, schedule it for whenever I'm going to be back. Content continues as normal. I know this weekend I only put out a video a day. I was kind of busy and didn't get time to do the 2. But we're continuing on with Army of Ruin and Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde. Kind of going between them every day, and then new stuff in the afternoon. Got a couple reasonable ones this week. Got a couple fun ones, and then a couple fun ones. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm out for the day. Enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you are, and yeah, see y'all next time. Peace.